Find f prime a where f is given by 2t plus 1 over t plus 3. So the question is asking us to find the derivative of this function at t equals a. So derivative, we got two formulas. F prime a is given by limit of f of, in this case, t plus a. T is just a, so ft minus fa over t minus a, t approaches a, or f prime a is limit of f of a plus h minus f of a over h approaches to 0. The second one has the bottom just h, so simplified bottom, so I'm going to use second. Okay, then all I have to work is simplify the top. So using this, let me write here, that is limit as h approaches to 0 of f of a plus h minus f a over h, which is, the bottom is already simplified. That's the advantage of using second formula. On the top, so we need to find what is f of a plus h and what is f of a. So this is f of t. Okay, so looking just from this function, when the input is t, we got 2 times input plus 1 over input plus 3. So this one is kind of easy now. The second part minus f of a means this t is now a, input a. We simply replace t by a. So this is 2a plus 1 over a plus 3. Okay, and for the first, now t is being replaced by a plus h. So this t will be now a plus h and this t will be a plus h. So 2 times, it's a block, a plus h, 2t plus 1 over t plus 3. T is now whole thing, a plus h. I was supposed to put parentheses, but there is nothing to distribute, so I'm just writing a plus h. That's for t plus 3. Okay, so we got a complex fraction. There are two fractions on the top, so we need to combine those two fractions on the top first. So whenever we have fractions, how do we combine? We make common denominator. So from these two, in fact these two should be distributed, so we can do that in a moment. The bottoms are a plus h plus 3, a plus 3. They are two different things. So a plus 3 is a block, a plus h plus 3 is another block. So they are totally different. So the common denominator is this times this. So I'm going to multiply top and bottom by the common denominator, which is a plus h plus 3 and a plus 3. So I have to write something, a plus h plus 3, a plus 3. Okay, that is limit h approaches to 0 of, bottom has no problem, so I'm going to write h times this one times this, a plus h plus 3, a plus 3. On the top, we got one term times this common denominator minus this one, this fraction times this. So if we multiply first with this one on the bottom and this one is on the top, okay, this one over 1. So this one and this cancel, and that was the reason why we multiplied by this. Okay, and that leaves this, which is 2a plus 2h plus 1. This one cancel, a plus 3. Okay, I multiplied this fraction by this common denominator, so this one cancel with this. So I got this times a plus 3 minus, now I need to do the same thing. Okay, for the second, when we just consider the second part, this fraction times this, then a plus 3 cancel. That leaves negative here. 2a plus 1 times this a plus h plus 3. Okay, a little bit of improvement. Now we don't have fractions on the top, but we need to multiply a lot. So there, now to simplify this, we need to multiply 2a plus 2h plus 1 with a plus 3. It's just kind of FOIL here as well. Okay, so we multiply here. Let me show you here. So let me do it separately, okay, because it's a lot of algebra involved here. So this part, and we'll come back here, 2a plus 2h plus 1 times a plus 3. Bottom has no problem, we don't have to multiply because we are trying to combine these two terms. There is a negative sign. Bottom just h times this, so everything's fine. So when we multiply this, we multiply 2 of them, then 2 of them, then 2 of them. So we multiply and we get 6 terms, so we can combine some of them. 2a squared plus 2a times 3, 6a, 2ha or 2ah, 2h3, so 6h, 1a, just a, 1 3. Okay, this goes for this product. So let me go back and start writing. H going to 0 of h a plus h plus 3, a plus 3. When we multiply, are there any can we combine any of these? Oh, 6a and a, just 7a, that's it. So this one is 2a squared, 6a and a plus 7a plus 2ah plus 6h plus 3. Okay, from these two. Now we need to do the same thing here. So we got 2a plus 1, a plus h plus 3. So we multiply 2a, 1 2 3, then for 1 it's the same thing, 1a, 1h, 1 3. Okay, so we multiply 2a squared plus 2ah plus everything's positive, 2a times 3, 6a. Now 1 times a, just a, 1 times h, 1 times 3, 3. Here again 6a plus a, 7a. And there is negative in the front, so I want to skip one step. Okay, this one has negative in the front, means negative 1 times everything. So this negative 1 needs to be distributed. So everything is positive inside. With this negative sign, that negative sign, everything will be negative now. That's it. So negative 2a squared, negative 2ah. Okay. This is 7a when we combine, but now negative 7a, negative h, negative 3. Okay, now we are almost done. I mean, we did the most complicated or tedious algebra here. Not complicated, just tedious. Now we can combine a lot of terms on the top. Okay, we can always combine like terms. So let's look at, there can be a lot of cancellations. 2a squared, 2ah, 7a, 3. Okay, so we got limit as h approaches to 0. I mean, there is nothing on, no issue on the bottom. Just keep writing. So here we got 6h minus h. Oh, they are like terms. 6h minus h, 5h. Now 5 times h. So on the top, now we can cancel h from top and bottom. Now I'm going to replace h by 0. So this is going to be 0 when I apply this limit. So that gives me, I don't have to write this anymore because I'm going to apply h equals 0. After I cancel, right? Don't write 0 for 0. After I cancel, I'm applying h equals 0. So 5 over a plus 3, a plus 3. We can combine these two. 5 over, it's like x times x. That's x squared. Okay, so a plus 3, a plus 3, a plus 3 quantity squared. We don't have to expand this, and that's final.